I heard a shitting noise unexpectedly. Hey kings and queens. So this isn't the video that I was planning on doing, but I'm having a crisis right now. I had a breakdown the other night, and now I'm going through an identity crisis again for probably the 45th time in my entire life. Basically, the other night I went on Instagram at 2 in the morning and I started complaining about so I started going through my Instagram from like when I was in high school, and I just realized that I was a lot like happier. I mean, I know I wasn't happy in high school, but I was like happier in a sense, and I was more creative, and I was more like out there, I guess. Over the past few years that I've been living in New York City, I have toned that down a lot, and I thought about that, and I realized that I toned down my appearance so I could be more employable in regards to just basically surviving in New York City. Like, I've had to give up like being creative and like looking the way I want to look just so I can like hold the job. In addition to that, my body dysmorphia has gotten worse over the past few years. Even though I am like a little bit happier with how I look, I am more sensitive to being perceived as female. Right now I feel like I look pretty feminine, which is kind of making me uncomfortable. But the reason my hair is up is because I want to cut my hair. I haven't touched my hair since like August of 2018, which is when I shaved my head. That was probably the worst decision I've ever made. No, I've made worse. That was a pretty bad one. I hated how I looked for like probably an entire year, and people used to tell me that I looked like a mom or a teacher. If one more person had told me that, I would have killed myself. But I feel like I look too normal with my hair right now because I feel like I was a much more interesting looking person in high school, but that's also because I didn't have as much care in high school, and now like I have to give a little bit of a fuck, which is annoying as I just hate it. I guess today I'm gonna cut my hair, but I don't know exactly how. Alright, bro. It's been a few hours. I was gonna film myself cutting my hair, but then I thought about it. I'm like, it's not like I'm shaving my head. It's not like a fucking whole experience, but all I did was a little bit of this. My face is red because I was like leaning on my hand, but you can't even fucking see. I did a little bit of that. I think I wanna do more, but I don't know what to do. I kind of wanna like, I don't know. I'm like scared to do anything. I don't know. This doesn't feel like enough, but it just feels like safe for now. I don't want to look like a gym teacher. I should give myself e-boy bangs, but I don't want to look like George Washington. Oh, yeah. So I gave myself these stupid fucking e-boy bangs. I don't think they look bad. I just think my face is still too round, and I thought that my face had gotten less round, but obviously it didn't. If I look to the side, it's like not bad. Like, okay, like you could see that I have a jaw, but like if I look forward, I look like forward-facing Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. Like, it just looks fucked up. Like, there's nothing good about me looking forward, and I can't do a perfectly centered middle part, or else, I mean, this is kind of perfectly centered. I've been having this problem for the past, I don't know, 30 minutes ago since I did this, that I keep looking like Damien Eccles testifying, and it's like wasn't really the look I was going for. I don't even know what I was going for. That's a lie. I was going for Keanu Reeves again. This is cool. Do I look cool? Anyway, I didn't touch the sides of my head though, so I can still pretty much put my hair how it normally is. So I had this idea in my head that my face wasn't so round and that I could somehow get away with having these like floppy little bangs and then just like shaved sides of my head, and then it would be like this funky little mullet. I mean, this is kind of cute, but I don't know how it would look shaved because then there would be a lot less hair on my head. I mean, I could get with this, but maybe I shouldn't shave the sides. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know what else? Oh God. This is kind of like a look. I invented it. I don't care if you think it looks ugly. I am a fucking genius. It's not too sophisticated. It's not too e-boy. It's got a little bit of a mullet, but I could still keep all of my hair. All I have to do is just take it down. And then I have all my hair back if I have to look like a cis woman for whatever reason, which hopefully I won't have to in the near future. But in case that I need to, I could just take my hair down. And I also don't have to go through the process of growing my hair back out because it's all back here. And if I want just this, then I just put this up. I can't fucking believe I am literally smarter than fucking Albert Einstein. So another day has passed. What happened today? So I was on my way to work, right? And I was filming a video, which I'm going to recap now because the video ended up really shitty. No pun intended. I was walking through this park, right, on my way to work. I heard a shitting noise unexpectedly. And I turned my head to see a woman with her car door open, squatting down and taking a shit in the middle of this park. She had parked her car on the sidewalk right in front of the park, got out, and was taking a shit. Yeah, so then I did a little bit of thinking after that when I was at work, and I realized that no matter what I do with my hair, I am not gonna be happy because I am not on HRT. And the only way I'm gonna be happy with my appearance is if I go on HRT. Probably, I mean, might sound like I'm just talking out of my ass, but I've given it a lot of thought and like I've wanted to, but I just can't for reasons. I just think it's really bullshit that I have to pay for how I'm supposed to look. Like, everybody else is just like, they get born and that's how they're supposed to look. I get born and it's like fucked up. Like, anyway, I fucking hate my life. And, you know, my dysmorphia about my face is one thing, but then, you know, the rest of my body, I don't even want to think about that. That's like just a nightmare, really. Everything is wrong with it, and, you know, I don't even want to be seen, actually. I actually hate sex because I don't want anybody to look at me. It's just not allowed. It's against the law. Anyways, I think this concludes my identity crisis. Basically, it all boils down to I'm not on hormone replacement therapy yet, so obviously I'm going to be having an identity crisis trying to survive in this world, not looking how I'm supposed to look, but trying to make it work anyways. That's where my identity crisis falls, and I still am not at the point where I can start it yet. So life is continuously going to be hell until I can. Thanks for watching me give myself a middle part in curtain bangs and also kind of a mullet. I love you. Tell me how in love you are with me in the comment section below and subscribe to me, please. Thanks. Bye. I'll see you next time.